Oh, welcome, Late Night at the Movies with me, Michael Langerbeer.
Me, Forbes London.
Hello, Forbes.
Hello, Michael.
Back again for another chit-chat about movies.
Late night
Yes.
with a couple of beers.
With a couple of beers. Yes, our kind of criticism about movies that we enjoy on a personal level and a more, I would say, real aspects.
Okay.
Say if you become too professional at stuff and you kind of digress it a little bit too much, get a little bit nitpicky.
Okay.
But I feel with us, we can be a little bit open and honest, and we can even enjoy films that hasn't done that well.
What have you got for me?
Okay, right. I haven't gone from the list, so I wanted to bring up something that I think maybe it might be a good topic for us to talk about.
Okay.
Mostly because I love my British comedy, massive fan. Not many to talk about when it comes to films. But let's talk about Ricky Gervais, Life on the Road.
Oh my God, David Brent, Life on the Road.
Now, the reason why I want to bring this up is because of our most memorable moments when we went to see this film.
Yeah.
So we walked into the cinema. We were all up for. We're big Ricky Gervais fans.
Yes.
Love The Office.
Huge, yeah.
Massive on the extras and everything else he's done. This one, it's got to be good. It's a film. We must enjoy this film.
Yeah.
We walked into the cinema, had a little sit down. Are we ready? There's nobody here. We'll leave it a little bit. Film starts. There's still nobody here.
Yeah.
An empty cinema screen with just you and I.
Private viewing.
Private view.
At view as well, wasn't it? A small cinema.
Yeah. It was incredible. It was such an experience. You can watch that many films, usually late at night, but you still get one or two people somewhere lurking around.
Yeah.
This was nobody.
We were the lurkers.
Yes.
It was us.
Yeah, and I think it was around about 7, 8 o'clock as well.
Yeah, I think they were ready to shut the lights out by this point. There's no point in...
Yeah, we'll take this off the list.
Yeah.
2 6 for this list, what? Do you mean... No, I mean this one.
Do you just want the real? You can just take it away if you want.
Yeah.
So, Life on the Road.
Life on the Road.
So, we're talking about the story of David Brent as a character, 15 odd years after Line of Hog?
Yeah. To be honest, I thought this was a bad way to go because The Office ended amazingly, and then the US office took over. So you can kind of end it there.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a bit risky for Ricky.
So this carries on the story of David Brent as a travelling salesman, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What is he, 50 odd by this point?
Must be, because he was 39 when he did The Office.
Yeah. So we're a fair few years into the future here. He's still...
it's only 12 years after, apparently.
Oh, gosh.
2016 this came out.
Yeah, that would sound about right to me. So, travelling salesman, reports back to his base of operations, where you meet the secondary characters of this story, the people he works with, who...
No relation to The Office.
No.
He is the only related person for the TV show The Office.
I think that a lot of that was because perhaps Stephen Merchant still had quite a hand in and the BBC in general had a big hand in the characters that were involved in The Office, and that's right. Why they couldn't carry any of them over. Maybe it just didn't want to.
And this is Ricky doing it solo now, so no Merchant involved at all.
No. Which
I think it's probably the worst part of this.
Right. Okay, let's get right down to it, I suppose.
Yes.
So the story of this goes that he still has aspirations to be a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
got his own bands. New informed improvement from his band when he was young.
Foregone conclusion.
That's right. Yeah. He kind of talks about each band member from that. Too old, in prison, dead.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. And now he's got this new young group.
Who a lot of this cast we've seen in various other Ricky Gervais productions since.
From his new office where he's a rep.
Yeah.
So he's not manager anymore. So he's a rep. The manager of that rep office doesn't like him.
Yeah.
And most of the staff in this office doesn't like him.
They don't. Now, Mandy Dillon, who's the secretary, who's also in Afterlife.
Yeah.
She's the intern at their sort of newspaper.
Yeah.
She's a secretary. She always empathises with
empathises, but she doesn't show a lot of interest. Like she laughs at all his jokes, whatnot. She finds them humorous. Like there's no harm in bringing comedy to
She pities him as a person.
Yes, yes.
You've got Mate Boy from Phone Shop.
Yeah.
Who is the guy that sits next to him?
Yeah.
He's great in everything.
Yeah, he's kind of his PI, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
He kind of follows his comedy wherever he goes.
What's he called? Something Bennett, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a quick look, because when it comes to new people, Tom Bennett.
Tom Bennett was a rising star at this point. He'd been in Phone Shop. He was in Life on the Road. He was Del Boy in the production of Only Fools and Horses.
The stage show.
Yeah, he did bits of that. He was in one of the Red Dwarf specials recently, along with Mandy Dillon, actually.
Yeah.
And I think that he is very much a protege of the David Brent character.
I think so.
Massively so.
Yeah, yeah.
But you also have the other guy from Phone Shopping as well, the funny...
Yes.
Sort of like Londoner.
Yeah,
I love him. I love him as well. I absolutely love him.
Me too, yeah. In this one, he's
a jerk.
Bit of a office buddy.
Absolute jerk.
He just wants to do his job.
Yeah,
he doesn't have time for all this childish behaviour.
Yeah, but he plays those characters so well. He did in Phone Shop as well.
Yeah, IT Crowds.
Yes, yeah,
bloody
hell, yeah. No, he's a great actor. This guy, but. You move forward when he tries to get the ensemble band together. Now you've got the guy that he did the Equality Street single.
Yeah, Doc Brown, really good stand-up.
Yeah,
very funny.
Yeah, great guy. Yeah, and
yeah.
he again sympathises with David. He doesn't know quite why he's there, but at the same time, he's not just in it for the money. He's in it because he does sympathise with David.
He's not in Afterlife. He's in Derek.
He's in Derek.
Yeah.
But you do have the editor of the paper, who is also the mixing agent in.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
which I didn't know that, because you had to bring that to my attention.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, it is.
Yeah. But also his wife's in it, isn't she? I'm sure she's somewhere in Life on the Road. I'm sure she is.
The wife died in Afterlife.
Yes, I'm sure she's somewhere in Life on the Road. Now, this brings us to the conclusion that Life on the Road was perhaps before its time. If Life on the Road was a Netflix film in 2021, it would have done gangbusters.
Right.
It would have done so well, but because we didn't know these characters and actors before, that I kind of feel that really was a detriment of Life on the Road.
We knew Doc Brown because of Quality Street.
Yes.
But that's it.
Yeah.
That's what he took from that.
Yeah, and it almost seemed like it was just a big extension. It's almost like the outtakes of that music video.
Yes, I kind of think like because he did the Quality Street, he kind of got good reputation for that. It was very humorous. It was it's very typical David Brent. He probably thought, Brent, let's bring him back.
Yeah,
and get new characters, have new wave of it, and see where it goes.
Yeah,
fortunately, not very well.
Didn't go very well.
No, too soon, maybe.
I think a lot of it was. I think that Gervais himself had forgotten a lot of the foibles which made Brent's character so likeable in the first. Well, I say likeable, so memorable in the two series of The Office and the special.
Yeah.
That it's 12 years later. I think that perhaps he tried to evolve the character unsuccessfully.
Really did. That ridiculous little laugh he did. I hated it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really great.
David Brent didn't have that.
No.
That's a new one.
Okay, if you want to stop bringing it in, fair enough. But the fact he did it so much, it's like surely he would have done that a long time ago.
They missed a schoolboy error with this was when he was like, he's like, oh, they're already in there. He's like, turn it down, turn it up if anything.
Yeah,
but it didn't keep it long enough.
No, they didn't.
He didn't do the like a proper finger point.
Yeah.
And the camera didn't stay for a second or two longer than it should do.
And at the end of it, he didn't do that slow blink away that he does.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Really can't see it.
No, he didn't do that.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. And a lot of the classic Brentisms just weren't present at all.
Yeah.
And it almost was like a coming of age story that just didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
He didn't get the happy ending. He still ended up back where he was.
No, I mean he sort of did, where because the band were very cruel towards him.
Oh, horrible!
He's paying out for everything for them.
Yeah.
Everything's come out of his pocket, and they never appreciated that he's trying.
Yeah.
And what they need to see as a band, that they're also trying as well. So they should appreciate somebody that's making this much effort.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't put any money towards it, where would they be? You know, they don't have to be there. They're not, they're not forced to do it. So it was a very cruel part of the film, and I didn't like it.
Yeah. I think the drummer was actually. In fact, some of the band members were actually real band members. And
That's
one
right.
of them,
They were,
I believe, was the drummer was actually in Razorlight.
Oh right.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. But there's a bit at the end of the film where his editor from Afterlife,
the music.
He had an attack of conscience to me. He hated him. He hated him. To
Yeah, he didn't like the way he acted.
Yeah.
And it made him feel uncomfortable. But yeah, in the end, he was like, "No, I like you."
Yeah, he's like,
You're a
"No,
good
I'm not gonna charge you
for this.
This
one.
And
There's
then-
only one.
Yeah.
The rest is fine.
And he did have a sit down, had a drink with him, didn't he? And then left.
And then the rest of the band come in, and they all had a drink.
And that's what he wanted. That was the beauty part of it, is his face.
Yeah.
They did finally just.
But that's just, it's another ending to The Office.
Yes.
So does that mean that he's going to go back to the way he used to be until eventually he becomes a correct manner of how to act around people?
Yeah, it was like a story we didn't need.
It really wasn't.
Yeah.
The way he acted in it, he grew as a person. 12 years later, he's not grown.
And I don't think anyone, apart from Gervais himself, probably asked, where is David Brent today? No one did.
No.
Because the story encapsulated itself so well with the original series back in 2001 that we didn't need a continuation. He reset. He became.
Nobody knows what went on between Ricky Gervais and Steve Merchant at the time.
No.
But in all honesty, Ricky should have just gone, because it was their baby. They both wrote it. They both made it happen. He should have just said, Steve, like, I'll think about doing a movie of Brent.
Goodbye.